Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 10. I'm still so absolutely tired. I did put this on here. I got my laundry done. I did the dishes yesterday. I showered this morning, so that's good, but I still gotta straighten my mop out. And I ordered some food because I don't have any, and I don't have the energy even if I did to cook or make it. So welcome to Vlogmas day 10. All right, so I don't know what we're doing today. I'm trying to function. I still have a couple things to do for work, but I'm going to eat and see if I feel better. And I still have a headache, but that's from all the pressure. I did just take a medicine, so we'll see if that helps. Okay, guys, I am going to try to put something on my face just so my red nose doesn't look like Rudolph all day and I don't look like I'm dead. I'm starting, I think, with this Natasha Denona. I think it's like a peachy concealer, which I'm almost out of, but it helps with the circles. I did put all over my skin today some castor oil this morning because my skin's so dry from just being home and being sick and blowing my nose like 6,000 times. This bright's too late. Hold on. Oh, we're on the wrong way. How do we go down? Hold on. All right, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. But I just still, like, I was hoping, like, I would start to, today's Tuesday, I was hoping I would start to feel better today, and that is a no-go. I just feel terrible. I literally have, like, no energy, and I start to, just fall asleep midday. I'm just, like, sitting on the couch because I'm so tired, and then I start to just fall asleep. Maybe that's what my body needs right now, is just lots of rest and sleep. I know Robert was looking for soup for me. He was going to get soup yesterday, and it was all sold out. Or no, not sold out. We had my brain's not even working right. We had a bad winter storm, as you saw yesterday. Beautiful, but we didn't have any nothing was open. Like, everything shut down yesterday. In fact, my son, who usually has to work and all this stuff, even they canceled it for him. I want to do just some pretty soft pinks and stuff, so I'm going to use a combo of the We Care Your Favors by Focallure. Look how dirty this is, but the shadows are pretty. And then the Strawberry Shortcake Berrylicious palette by Glamlight for, like, the shimmer, because the shimmers in here, there's some really pretty ones. Like, look at these, like, so pretty. And then there's, like, a dark hot pink too. So that's what I'm going to use today, because I'm wearing a pink and silver, like, sweater that you can really see it. So I'm going into the color Bubblegum first, which is this, like, really pale pink right here, and starting that in the transition. I really just want to feel better. I have things that I need to be doing for work, and I just don't even want to turn on the computer, because I did yesterday and I had a few phone conversations. I definitely have some things I need to get done. I wish I just had the energy for it. I just don't. I barely have the energy to do this. As you can hear, I'm still very sick. Last night, so let me tell you a story. Well, first of all, we couldn't find my cat last night, okay? So Gypsy, the little cat. And I think it's because my son's cat, Doobie, kept chasing, and like, he wants to play, but he, like, runs behind and hits the cats, and then they fight him and they get mad. And so, like, it's a big thing. I'm going into this shade here. This darker shade's just called pink, okay? And so I knew that my cat was in the house because we were playing earlier with her with a laser, with the kitties. So I knew she was in the house. Robert was kind of freaking out when he went to bed, worried about her. Now, Robert was put on some sort of, I call them psychedelics. It's not. He was put on some sort of, like, medicine to help him sleep at night. But ever since he's been on it, he has, like, hallucinations. He sees things that aren't there. He has full-out conversations. He has no idea what he doesn't remember in the morning. Just to give you some preference, okay? Just a backdrop. All right, I'm going in with the color Bisque on the top. So I'm just using the same brush, by the way. That's this cream shade. I'm using the same brush. I'm just cleaning it off of my switch just to get a nice little blend going. And so I think it was like midnight. He sits up in bed and he's like, Gypsy's in the top drawer of your long dresser, of your tall dresser. And I said, I don't have a tall dresser. You have both the tall dressers. He sits up in the bed and he points. He's like, right there. And he got mad. Like, he was mad in his sleep. He's like, right there, your dresser. I was like, that's not my dresser. That's your dresser. And he's like, oh my God. Right. I said, my two dressers are here and here, and yours is over there. And I'm like, no, Robert. I said, okay. At this point, I didn't know what was going on with them. And I turned the light on and I said, no, that's your dresser right there. And he's like, I can't even believe this. And he just started yelling at me. Like, he was in a full rage. And then it was like, he was just saying stuff didn't make sense. And so at that point I realized, okay, he's talking in his sleep. He's arguing with me in his sleep. But his eyes were open. He looked fully awake, and he wasn't. He got my heart rate up. Because he doesn't yell at me or talk to me like that. He got my blood pressure up, all of it. I was just like so aggravated with him. When I put that brush back, let's see what they have. So anyway, I got out of bed and I went downstairs because he pissed me off. And I stayed downstairs for a couple hours. I couldn't sleep anyway because I wasn't feeling good. All right, now I'm going into this dark berry shade in the Berrylicious palette right here for the outer corner. And so I went downstairs and I looked around. I found my kitty. She was hiding inside the curio cabinet. She had one of the doors in the curio cabinet had gotten open, and she had climbed inside there, and she was hiding. I know she was hiding in there to keep away from Doobie because he was just aggravating her. Also, while I was down there, Robert got his payback. I didn't find out till this morning, but for being a butthole in his sleep. Doobie, because he didn't have Gypsy to aggravate, he decides, that he's going to go aggravate another cat. Well, he decided to aggravate Mila. Mila, you guys never see because she's like the shyest kitty that there is. And she never comes downstairs. In fact, she only comes downstairs if I'm going back in with Bisque, that white shade. She only comes downstairs if she's hungry and we haven't come up recently. Then she'll come down and she'll make a little meow like, hey, come feed me. But she was the wrong kitty for Doobie to mess with. And she decided I heard twice. I heard massive screaming. And I'm going to balance this color with a little toffee color on the bottom. Going back into the first palette, I'm going to use the color toffee. And then, because I like this, but it's too much pink on my eye, especially when I'm sick. I'm going to use toffee. And then I'm going to blend it out here with Copper Rose. So I'm going to use these two shades. So it sounded like somebody was dying. I heard screaming, like cats screaming. And I didn't pay any mind. I mean, they kind of do that all the time. Like, they get in fights every once in a while. So this morning I was reliving what a jerk Robert was last night in his sleep. And he's like, well, I don't remember any of it. He's like, I remember you fussing at me because I think he at one point woke up kind of. And he goes, in the middle of the night while you were downstairs, one of the cats were fighting. So I did hear them fighting. He said Doobie was chasing one of them in our room, and he ricocheted off of Robert's face and scratched Robert in the side of the nose, top of the nose, and on his face. And I said, well, that's what you get. You were being a butthole last night. He's like, how am I a butthole when I don't even know what happened? I was like, that's no excuse. I'm over it. I've told you multiple times, you need to get rid of that medicine. It's no good for you. It's it's always a problem. So anyway, I thought it was kind of funny that that happened. I'm using this Chinese stuff I had. I don't even know what it is or where it came from. Oh, it's very light. It looks like it's too light. We're going to have to bronze up. We're going to go with it because it's already on. And I'll just bronze up. It'll be fine. Got to put some life back into this face somewhere. Not take it out. Because I already have so much out.
Yeah, so I got a lot to do, but I just can't. I just don't have anything in me right now. In fact, probably when I'm done with this, I'm going to go back downstairs and lay down again. I'm just so tired all the time now. Like, this is probably the worst I've been sick in such a long time. Probably for sure all year. I don't remember if I got sick. I think I got sick last year around New Year's time. This time I got a little quicker. All right, before we do the bronzer, let's go finish up in our Berrylicious palette, and we're going to use that. I think it's a pretty shade. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's got a blue tint to it right here. I'm going to put this one in the outer corner first, and then I'll go in with that other shade. Or maybe I want to do that golden color. You know what's funny? In here, you can see this looks pink. It's copper when you turn it this way, so I don't want to use that shade. Hold on, let me look in this one first for the outer color. All right, there's a rose gold in here. I'm going to use that in the outer edge, right here. It's a rose gold. It's kind of like a brownie rose. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. It's not too in your face. So far, I've only used the faux color. And now we're going to go in with this one. But instead of using this, because this one does have, well, let me just swatch these. I got interrupted. Hold on, let me turn my airplane mode on. Okay, so we've got, so this is what I was originally thinking of using. It's got more of like a blue shift. This one has like more of a gold shift. Actually, I'm going to go with the blue shift. Why the hell not? Let's do the blue shift. Yeah, let's do that. It's quite close actually to the other color, isn't it? That's okay. Also cut my finger this morning. I had some clementines that were going bad, and I was like, all right, well, I'll slice them and we could use them and make little like orange ornaments, like dried orange slices, which I'll show you guys. But look what I did. I sliced like my finger. I mean, it was deep. It bled so bad. I was a little nervous, but Robert laughed at me when he saw it because he thought it was hysterical that little cut, I thought it was so bad, but for me, it was. So, all right, give me a minute. I got to grab some liner and lashes. All right, I'm going to go in with bronzer because we need it for sure. Let's bring some life back in to this face. I still don't feel good, but I feel like I'm starting to look more like me at least. Which is important. Though it's dark. In case you're wondering what I'm using for bronzer, it's this little palette by Kenya Ontiveros Beauty. Set and Define kit, and it has like a powder, a setting powder too, and then this I think is it's a very gentle highlight. It's very pretty, and then it's got your 3 powders, and I was using this one here. But now I'm going in. This is actually the bronzer one, which is a little darker. The other one was technically considered contour, but I used it as bronzer. There is a Tarte one that I want that has like, you can mix them all together and it gives you a really pretty glow on your skin. And I would like to get that eventually. Now I'm going in with RMS Beauty in the color Bermuda Rose for blush. I need to get in here and clean too. I also, well, you can see the tip of it right there. I have a poinsettia in here because Grayson, he's so sweet. I guess, I don't know if he was with his mom or his grandma. He wanted to buy it for me. He picked it out and he wanted to give it to me, even though it's poisonous to cats, and I have 6 cats in this house, so that's why it's in this bedroom, because the cats aren't allowed in this room. But I got to make sure he knows that, because sometimes they still come in. Like, he'll get up in the morning and forget and leave the door open, so I got to really watch. Brush is not working super well. Let me switch brushes. What brush was that? Oh, old apparently, because I can't read the hand. Whatever it was on the handle, I can't read it anymore. Okay. We'll use that. I'll go ahead and use the that pretty highlight that's in here. We'll try it since it's a nice soft highlight. See if it does. Oh yeah. Let's say see if it does anything, but it did already. Gives the skin a nice little glow, which it needs. A little break from all its like dryness. The weather's drying it out. My sickness is drying it out. My nose is dry from blowing it so often. All right. I've got this Langmani lip liner. These, I don't even know where any of this stuff came from. Really old. Probably needs to be thrown out. Side note, my daughter looks like she never even had a baby. She's down to 123 pounds already. And she looks beautiful. Her when I babysat her and her husband went out to dinner, and she had this beautiful red dress on. She took a picture with her and her hubby in like the mirror, and I'll put that up here so you can see, but she looked beautiful. She missed her little baby though. That was the first time she left him. But honestly, I think she needed to get out of the house. I should call her. She's probably going nuts because she's got Ella this week and Colson, and her husband's back at work. So, what is this? This is a Faucouleur lip gloss. That's pretty. All right. All right, well, it's better than it's better than how I did look. So not bad. All right, friends, I'm gonna go rest now. All right, here's the face in natural sunlight. It's quite pink. Oh. I'm drinking a tropical smoothie. It's pretty. It's just really, really pink. But I'm drinking a tropical smoothie because I felt like I needed fruit. So, and that's what I'm doing. I did put this new cushion on the the cover on the couch. I've got a cozy snow blanket. And I'm going to finish drinking this and probably take a nap. I'll see you guys later. Oh, and little Brat's over here. What are you doing? You want to say hello? Come here. This is Doobie. Come here. Oh, you just wanted to be all by me, and now you're being a turd. Now you're being a turd. Black cats. Little troublemakers, this one is. You're a little troublemaker. Every day you're a troublemaker. You gonna give me loves? Doobie, are you gonna give me loves? I know you just want to aggravate Gypsy. Well, you can't do that, sir. That's why she's hiding. She's hiding to get away from you. Oh, she's right down at my feet. She wants to come up, and I think he wants to get down. All right, get down. You're in the way. Go. Figure out what you're doing, sir. All right, guys. So I started cutting up some like these little oranges. They're very small. They were the little cuties oranges. Robert bought too many the one day and they were going over. And I heard if you sprinkle, before you dry these, if you sprinkle some confectioner's sugar, it keeps the color better. I'm gonna lay these on a rack and dry them in the oven. I've got 2 more to do. I started them this morning as well as a couple of apples. And then the little extra bits I'm throwing in a tiny crock pot. Here I'll throw the extra little pieces of apples in. I've got some rosemary, cinnamon sticks, and some cinnamon. Somewhere I have cloves. I don't know where those are. And I might go outside and get some pine outside. We'll see. But I've got 2 more of these to do and a couple of apples to slice up. I'm going to slice them up, and then what I'm hoping to do with them is put them outside for the animals and like string them on the tree. We'll see how they come out, because these ones have gone over. They're not great, but they'll be fine for the animals. Okay, I think you can see, right? Okay. So you can see how small these are, so I have to be very careful. So I'm going to just cut the ends up. And like I said, nothing's going to waste, because like this piece is going, like this one, it doesn't even look like it looks like it's all dried out. I don't know. I'm still going to dry it. We'll see if they do okay. Excuse me, dupes. But this is how I cut my thumb earlier today. Oh, wow, that's really dried out. Well, what we'll do with these is we'll throw them in the simmer pot. Let's do some apple. That's going in the simmer pot. We'll throw those in the simmer pot. Just gonna make the house smell nice.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild.
They're in there, and it takes about probably 3 hours, and I'm gonna flip them every hour. Okay, so we're gonna add, got full out cinnamon sticks. We're gonna add a little water in here too, and a little bit of rosemary, and probably a little cinnamon, just regular cinnamon sprinkle as well. going to do a little twist just for prettiness. I've got some rose hips, and they will smell good too. And I have some dried peppermint, which we can put in here as well. And that's going to give it that festive cinnamon and peppermint smell. It'll be great. All right, I'm going to plug this thing in and let it go. Should smell up my house beautiful. All right, well, doing that made me all sweaty Betty. I think I'm still feverish, so I made myself a cup of blackberry apple cider tea, which helps with digestive health, and then I got the Baker Creek seed catalog, so I thought I'd start looking through the seeds. I don't need a lot for next year, but I do need some, and I also may read my book. This is called Put That Stuff Down, The Do Well Method of Letting Go of Clutter and Trauma. So I'm going to read through this and relax, because I'm definitely like feeling feverish right now. So even though I'm hot, I still have a blanket on. My hands are cold. My face is hot. This is kind of how it's been the last couple of days. I think I'm out of tissues. I need to call Robert. He'll bring me some home. I need him to get the Puff Plus with lotion. I have been using my castor oil though, which I'm about to put some more on my face right here on my nose, because all under here, it's like the skin's all dry and red and irritated. And I'm ready to put some stuff on it, even though I have makeup on today. All right, well, I'm going to relax, my friends. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, guys, I took them out of the oven. They're not completely done, but they were browning, so, like, especially these need more time, and these do too, but some of them were done because they were drier than others, like these guys, and they were just getting really dark, so I had to pull these out. These are finished. But I'm going to let them sit out for a few days. Luckily, these ones are just going to the animals, so not a big deal. We'll string them up on some twine in a few days and put them out on one of the trees for the animals. So, yeah. So we'll see how they like it, and if the animals actually do anything or eat it. Okay, friends. It's the end of the day. I'm feeling a little rough. I'm feeling very feverish, actually, and sweaty. I'm ready to take this makeup off and put some PJs on for the night. I'll be home again tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm going to do my best to work, sick or not. I did want to show you, I got these came, they've got little, they still got the little peanuts inside, but I got a set of these beautiful jars in this like beautiful golden amber color, and they would be great little, they're different sizes. Let me show all of them to you. I gotta clean them up because they've still, like I said, they've got there's 3 sizes, and I got 2 sets of these. And so these came from Temu. I will link these for you, but I'm super impressed. They're glass, super impressed with the quality. They've got the rubber, so they seal good, but these would really be cute in a bathroom with like cotton swabs and, you know, like stuff for the bathroom. Facial cleaning pads, Q-tips, whatever you want to do in these guys, or how cute in a kitchen with like sugar and flour and coffee and things like that. Really, really cute. So I got 2 sets of those, and I got them very inexpensively on Temu. So I will link them. They came fairly quickly as well. That way, if you want to get them for Christmas, because I'm going to give 1 set to my daughter and her husband, and 1 set to my son and his wife for Christmas. And I'm going to wrap them really pretty. I just think they're adorable. All right, let's do our Advent. Oh, maybe Grayson did this one right. Oh, there's a little dinosaur sitting here. No, because tomorrow's 10. I'm still all screwed up. Okay, so we're on number 10. This is the dumbest little calendar I've ever seen, but it's whatever. Sometimes you gotta try something. I thought it sounded cute, emotional support. I thought, oh, we could all use that, but also that's my orange kitty, Taz. He's visiting with us today. Okay, I have a carrot. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Like sometimes I'm a good boy. He's mostly a good boy. He's very loving, but he's also orange, and he's very strange. Like he will, you walk in, like if he's in an area where he can't get away, and you're just like, let's say he's in the hallway, and you're walking upstairs in the hallway, and he'll feel cornered, and he'll hiss at you. Grayson always comes down and is like, that orange cat went to me. I think Grayson's a little afraid of him. He's actually very sweet. Who's a sweet boy? He never really like hits you ever, but he's a little bit noisy about things. And then Doobie is a typical black cat. So if you guys have an orange cat or a black cat, you totally know what I'm talking about. All right, so this orange guy is super cute. I cannot read it because I can't read it, so I'll put it up here. I don't even think I can read it blowing it up. But I'll take a picture of it and so I can read it because I'm blind as a bat. I'm not going to do the dough ones because Grayson picked that out and he's only with us Friday, Saturday, Sundays. And that's only a 12-day anyway. So I'm going to let him do those. He really likes those. So let's do number 10 of our candle. He's so funny with these candles too, how he smells them and thinks what they smell like. And I think he's just guessing sometimes. All right, so we have number 10, which is a little pair of mittens. I think we're due for one with crystals, right? The last one we got was nice. It was a little hot cocoa one. I would recommend this. This advent calendar I got on Amazon. I can link this too. This one says Merry Christmas on it, so we're getting closer. No crystals on this one. It's pink. Okay. Oh, I don't even smell this one, but it could be me because I'm sick. Yeah, I can't smell anything. It's fruity. There's some kind of fruit scent, but I can't smell it. It's not strong enough for me to smell it. So when my sniffer comes back, I'll let you know what that is. So, all right, friends. So I'll link the Advents and I'll link these beautiful little jars. I think these are just a beautiful, beautiful gift. You can even fill them for the recipient if you want. But I think it's fun to let them figure out how they're going to use them. You can use them as, and they come in a set of 3. So I have 2 sets of 3s. But the other thing is you can break these up into individual gifts. So if you want to have hostess gifts, you could fill them, put them, wrap them in cellophane in a beautiful sparkly bow or something with ribbon, curling ribbon. It'd be just a really pretty presentation gift. They've got the little hearts on top. So cute. So you could actually have, this was a set of 6. They come in a set of 3 or a set of 6. So I got a set of 6 so I can give 3 and 3 to the kids. But if you separated them, that'd be six jars for you for gifts. All right, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.
Dashing through the snow